It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Colts and the Cowboys, and it's all up next.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Colt defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Well, now comes the Cowboys punter. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. So possession goes over here on the punt. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cougar 19. 70 ranges, 70 ranges.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hand.
Taking it right down Broadway. And out across midfield down to the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Well, this defense for the Colts, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat.
He's got it with the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Pollard again, and I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the line. They'll try to run with Pollard, and he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready, check. Check, Panthers.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
70
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check, Bobcat. Big Lion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got Pierce. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Trap alert.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. These kids. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Play action now, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Pollard running left. Oh, a heck of a move. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one quickly to land. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. 55 yards.
Let's go now.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run here with Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the
near the end zone. They're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Ready.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor is... So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, simply dropped it.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Prescott. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd down and 13.
Here's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Got it. Ready?
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 7.
In motion goes the tight end.
Tempo.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
65, 65. Panther streak.
They'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Washington. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Alec Pierce.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point.
And a lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. This week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
On second down, it's Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, Pollard. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard. First half is winding down, and the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the seconds of the first half.
Thank everyone in the league.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and taken down near the 5-yard line, and this will come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
18, pioneer. Stop low, 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin out in Houston. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. The Bears trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Titans trying to hold on and claim victory. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
19 Lions. Hey, hey. Hey, smash Bronco.
Back to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times...
Come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's got Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Prescott from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense is marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Indy offense ready to go once again, and we'll get another look at Alec Pierce. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
70 Timberwolves. Go check. Go check.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Well, now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on the hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Gosh,